Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 741. My name is Christine, and on today's episode I'm showing you some layering templates by Balzer Designs for the Crafters Workshop. Today I am showing you some new Crafters Workshop templates by Balzer Designs, and these are layering templates. So you have like your solid heart in two different sizes and shapes, and then these layer right on top so you can form a different texture or look to your hearts. Then there's also this flower one where you have your main flower, and then you have this texture, you have an outline, and then you have sort of the background. It masks off the flower, and then you can decorate the background around it. Now this is the 12 by 12, but they also come in the 6 by 6 format. So it's the exact same stencil, just shrunk down. And we're going to work with these today. First I'm going to show you a couple of samples I was working on. So I did, here is the big flower, and so I actually sprayed it in the purple, and then with some paint I went over and just did the outline of the flower, and you can see just how nice it looks together. Then down here I did the flower and then did that outline shape, and then I had just painted over top of it just to blend it more into the page. And then here we have the hearts, and I have 3 different hearts with the 3 different designs on top of them. And I'm going to show you today how you can put your hearts on top of one another like this. So we're just going to go to this page I have here. And we're going to use some of Jenny Boland's acrylic paint dabbers. This one is cough syrup. And I like these because they're easily contained. And when you first start, you want to put it down on your thing just to make sure it's working like that. So I'm just going to put this here. And I'm going to paint my heart You want a nice heart. I'm painting over top of, I think, some mists or something. So I'm going to lift this up and see the really nice heart you get. And then we're going to dry that because I want to dry before putting on my next layer. That should be fine. So now, say I'm going to do the little zigzag. I'm going to use, maybe I'll just use the chewing gum, the pink. I'm just going to make sure it's working. And the trick I found here is you don't want to actually put too much paint on. Just try and brush it, because otherwise you won't. These are really fine lines, so you don't want to lose it too much. So I'm just brushing on a thin layer. Well, I'm not brushing, I'm dabbing on a thin layer. And there you can see how nice you can actually see that detail. If I had put too much paint, it would blend closer together. So I'm going to dry that. So now I'm going to place my heart down again, say like this, and I'm going to take my red and paint over it. I'm going to get a bit more. Now acrylic paint, this one is more opaque, and so it's going to cover up what I just did, where it overlaps. So I want a nice solid heart. So you can see now that it sort of masked off that other design I had there. So we'll dry this. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the flowers over top, and this time I'm going to use that speckled egg paint. And again, I want to try not to put too much paint so we can see that flower design. So there you can see how pretty that flower is. And once again, we dry that. So now I'm going to put a third heart down. So I think maybe I'll use this other design. And how do I want to do it? Maybe like that. There. So now with the red, we're going over a couple different patterns. That's pretty nice and solid. And this time we're going to try for this love. So the trick with the love, because again it's thin, is not too much paint. So and there, perfect. You can see how nice you can read that love. So we'll just try that. And now to define them, I'm just taking a thin Sharpie and just going around them. And that'll just help see them a bit better. Like that. And that's how you mask it. Now I just want to show you one more fun thing with this stencil. Is there's all these designs you can use. So I like to just rub them along, and you can see there I formed some fun texture. Or this one is so you can see there's some really great texture. There's these lines. Oops. So you can see there's some fun lines, and of course we have the flowers. And there's the flowers. So whenever you have these type of little designs even within the heart, just think of other ways you can use them, such as forming texture on your pages. So hopefully that gives you a few ideas to use with these new layering designs by Balzer Designs for Crafters Workshop. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out my website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you how you can deal with that pile of magazines I know you have in that corner using your Flip Pal. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.